All right, 5.1, system of linear equations in two variables. All equations of the form ax plus by equals c are straight lines when graphed. Two such equations are called a system of linear equations or a linear system. A solution to a system of linear equations in two variables is an ordered pair that satisfies both equations to the system. So, for example, does 3, 4 satisfy the system x plus y equals 7 and x minus y equals negative 1? You can see that this is our x and this is our y. So if we say 3 plus 4, well, yes, that equals 7. And if we have 3 minus 4, that equals negative 1. So yes is the answer. Okay, so let's consider the system. X plus 2y equals 2 and x minus 2y equals 6. We're going to determine if the ordered pair is a solution to the system. So we have 4 minus 1 is our first ordered pair, and then negative 4, 3 is our second ordered pair. So let's work with 4 and negative 1 first. So let's do A. So we have x plus 2y equals 2, and our second one is x minus 2y equals 6. And we're going to work with this one. So x is 4 plus 2 times a negative 1. And we're going to see if that equals 2. Okay, let's do the math on this side. So 4 minus 2, that equals 2. So that's correct. Now let's do this one. 4 minus 2 times a negative 1. Well, let's see if that equals 6. So 4 plus 2 equals 6. That's correct. So that one was good. Now let's do B. So for B, we have x plus 2y equals 2, and x minus 2y equals 6. This time our points are negative 4 and 3. Let's get this up so you can see it. So negative 4 plus 2 times 3, see that equals 2. So negative 4 plus 6 equals 2. Well, that's correct. What about here? Negative 4 minus 2 times 3 equals 6. Well, negative 4 minus 6. That was going to be a negative 10, right? Does negative 10 equal 6? It does not. So this is not an ordered pair. So only negative 1 is a solution. Okay? So that's how you would do those. Just see which one works. All right. So now we're going to look at the substitution method of solving linear systems, okay? So we solve either of the equations for one variable in terms of the other. If one of the equations is already in this form, then we can skip this step. So that's when you're really lucky, is when that's already done. Number 2, substitute the expression you found in step 1 into the other equation. This will result in an equation of one variable. That's what we're shooting for. Solve the equation containing only one variable. Back substitute, okay? And we always check our proposed solution. So let's do something. And I'm going to kind of try to tell you my reasoning on how I pick which one I choose to, like why I pick the one I choose first. Okay, so we're going to solve by substitution method. 5x minus 4y equals 9, and x minus 2y equals negative 3. So my first step says solve either of the equations for one variable in terms of the other. I chose this one, and the reason I chose it was because it's not going to result in a fraction, okay? So this is my step 1, and I chose it BC because result in a fraction. I don't like fractions. You may dig fractions. I'm not so much digging them. All right, so then I'm going to solve for x. So that means I'm going to add 2y to both sides. So that's going to be x equals 2y minus 3. Now, second, I'm going to sub the expression that I found in step 1 into this for x. So anywhere there's an x, in this one I'm going to sub it into. So step 2, sub x equals 2y minus 3 into equation 1. So this is going to be my equation 1, and this is going to be my equation 2. Okay, so I'm going to take 2y minus 3 and plug it in for x. I have 5 times 2y minus 3 minus 4y equals 9. And now I just distribute. So 10y minus 15 minus 4y equals. Here I'm going to combine like terms. 6y minus 15 equals 9. Okay, so here I guess would be my third step would be solving for y. So then I would add 15 to both sides. Divide both sides by 6. So y equals 4. Fourth step. Because this says back substitute this into one of the original equations. I could plug this into either equation 1 or equation 2. So it doesn't matter which one I'm going to pick. So y, I'm going to pick to plug it into this one right here. I'm going to name him star. It's always easiest to plug it into the one that you create. It's always easiest to plug it into the one you create, okay? So I'm going to take this and I'm going to plug it into star. And I'm just going to erase that. Back the original. You can plug it into the original ones, it's just more work. So, well, my Jesus, I can't even get this to work. Help. Okay, we're going to go into star. So here we're going to have x equals 2 times 4 minus 3. Well, what's 2 times 4? 8 minus 3. So you know that your x is 5. So my x equals 5. My y equals 4. Okay, that's my ordered pair. 5, 4. But now let's check it. We've always got to check it, right? We got that fifth step. So 5. Check. So let's plug it in. We have to plug it into both of them, okay? So 5, our x is 5, minus 4 times 4 equals 9. Let's see if that works. So 25 minus 16, that equals 9, doesn't it? 9 equals 9 all day long. Okay, let's do our other one. So 5 minus 2 times 4 equals negative 3. 5 minus 8 equals negative 3. Negative 3 equals negative 3. Yes. So this is a good. We could box it, and it's good. Okay? Right on. Awesome. Great if I can turn the page. All right, another one for substitution. Okay. So first thing that we have to do is pick which one we're going to solve for. Well, I picked this one again. Once again, no fractions, okay? So I choose this one, no fractions. So this is number 1. I solved. I'm going to go over here and do that. So I have 2x minus y equals 1. So I add y to both sides. That gives me 2x equals 1 plus y. Now I want y by himself, so I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. So 2x minus 1 equals y. Cool? Now, I'm going to plug this guy in. To equation 1. This is my step 2. Okay, so I'm plugging him in for y in my equation 1. So step 2. Three x minus 2 times 2 x. And I distribute. 3x minus 4x plus 2 equals 4. So now I have that one variable I talked about, right? Find like terms and solve for y. So let's do that. Now I'm having a different color. I did that one already. 3. Solve for x is what I meant to say. I already solved for y though. So I could do this. So this is going to give me a negative x. Plus 2. I can't find my thing. Oh Lord, I hope it's a work this time. Yep. And we subtract 2 on both sides. Negative x equals 2. Well, we don't want a negative x, right? We just want an x. So we could divide by negative 1 on each side. So that's going to give us x equals negative 2. Okay. So now, step 4. This guy, I'm going to name him star again. So we're going to plug him into star. Okay. So we have y equals 2 times negative 2 minus 1. 2 times negative 2 is a negative 4, minus 1, that equals a negative 5. So our point here is negative 2, negative 5. Last thing we do, check it. Okay. We're going to use our original solutions. So 3 times a negative 2 minus 2 times a negative 5 equals 4. 6 minus a negative 10 equals 4. Minus minus is plus, right? So negative 6 plus 10 equals 4. Let's do the other one. So 2 times a negative 2 minus a negative 5 equals 1. So negative 4 minus minus plus 5. Ooh, I don't know why I put that parenthesis. Let's do crazy things sometimes, y'all. All right. Equals 1. Well, that is going to be 1 equals 1. So that's good. Okay? Awesome. All right. Have a good day.